Hey y'all, I just wanted to welcome back to Simply Key, where I do and say everything and nothing at all. I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys. I feel like the main thing I'm gonna be doing in my videos is just like chatting with you guys, because I love talking to people. Don't mind my t-shirt back here. I washed my hair earlier and so I use that. And don't mind this organizing clothes. But I just want to talk to you guys. I feel like we should be friends, you know? So like I know what we can talk about. We can talk about how I almost dated this country crazy boy when I worked at Kroger. Okay, y'all. So I worked at Kroger my junior and senior year, and maybe part of my sophomore year. No, I think it was just my junior and senior year in high school at my local Kroger, which is down the road. Okay, so there is this guy there, and I'm gonna call him Derek, but that's not his real name. I just don't want people to know. But Derek was really cool. I called him my marshmallow because he was like on the chubbier side, you know, pretty kind of big. He went to the local trade school to be a welder, you know. Derek was like 19 and I was like 16. So Derek was really cool. The problem with Derek is, so when I was a junior, before I did the big chop, I struggled with my hair and I struggled with like my self-image. So I would wear clip-in extensions to do a bun, and clip-in extensions to my relaxed hair to do a bun. And you know, like the sock trick, you know, put the roll of the sock, so it's the thing, and then hair goes over it to make the bun. Okay, so I used to do that. And sometimes, you know, the extensions would be a little thin or whatever, and you could see the sock. And he was like, ew, what is that? And I was like, it's my sock. I do sock buns. And he was like, so every time he would like be walking to bag groceries, he'd be like, ew, sock bun. And I was like, don't touch my hair, Derek. But I still thought he was really cute. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so then it turns out Derek has a girlfriend. So I was like, okay, Derek, I'm not gonna be messing with you because you have a girlfriend. Like, duh, like, who do I look like to you? I need to put gel on these. I was like, who do I look like? I'm not a homewrecker. Derek. I need to stop. Okay, so then he was all like, oh, I'm breaking up with my girlfriend anyways because blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whatever, Derek. Come back to me when you are single and not in a relationship. Okay, so like he was single, and then he got like flirting with me and stuff, so we exchanged numbers, but he would never text me. So the only time I got to talk to him was when he was at work, right? And then we had to do this training that was like late AF, because like we'd already been working like 2 months now. But then they're like, yeah, blah blah blah, training, orientation. So we did this orientation thing, right? And they gave us a break. So I went to Derek's car and we hung out and we were just listening to music or whatever. And he was like, yeah, meet me at my car when you get off work. So I was like, whatever. And you know, he told me, I was like, well, if we're gonna be talking stuff, you gotta take me on a proper date, because I'm a lady. I'm a queen. You can't just be like trying to make a move on me without taking me somewhere, baby. So he was like, where do you want to go? Arby's? Arby's, girl. I said, now, fellas, don't get me wrong. If we've been talking for a minute, or we've been dating for a minute, then heck yeah, take me to Arby's, because we about to get some curly fries, okay? Curly fries. And that's when I still ate meat. So we gonna get the French dip sandwich. We gonna get some curly fries. Like, but a first date? And I had already said, you have to take me somewhere cute and fancy. He kissed me and said, what do you think about Arby's? La porta. You can leave. Like, Salan. Like, Salan. Okay? So I was like, no, you have to take me somewhere better than that. So we were supposed to go somewhere in like a neighboring town. And he was like, okay. And we were supposed to go, let's say, I don't remember the exact details. So let's just say we were supposed to go on a Saturday. Now, keep in mind, I don't work. Let's say it was a Sunday, because I didn't work on Fridays because of football games. So let's say I think it was a Saturday. So I went to work that Thursday, and I was like, hey, Derek. And he was like, and he was just pushing buggies, and like, it'd be my time for law. And law is when you go outside and get buggies from the neighborhood, from like the little buggy stations in the parking lot, and you take them back into the store to make sure customers are welcomed with buggies when they come into the store. And they're like, Derek took everybody's lot today. He just said he wanted to be on lot, and he was just like out there listening to music and having a stank face and wouldn't talk to me. He wouldn't talk to me. And I was like, what is wrong with you? And he wouldn't talk to me. And, you know, me being crazy and young, I was like, oh, so you think you're not going to talk to me, huh? You think you can walk around here and not talk to me knowing that we have a date soon, huh? You have some nerve. So I cornered him in the break room, because I'm confrontational like that. And I was like, Derek, what is your problem? And he was like punching out for break or whatever. And he was like, you wouldn't understand. You could never understand this. And I was like, why are you being dramatic? Like, just like, we are supposed to be going on a date Saturday. Like, you're supposed to be my parents. Like, what is wrong with you? And he said, today I didn't go to school. And I said, okay. You know, keep in mind he goes to a trade school, so it's like, it's college. And he was like, I didn't go to school today. And instead, he was like, and my ex found out, and she was really mad. And she came to my house, and we were talking, and we kissed, and, you know, we had sex. And we made back up, and we got back together. And I don't expect you to understand that. But let me tell you something. When I tell you my heart sank like the Titanic. Is it too young? Is it too soon? No, it sunk like the Titanic. I said, you got back with your ex. You planned a date with me. You told me that you were over her. And that's what I get for trying to be a rebound. Okay? I wasn't even trying to be a rebound. Honestly, I was just looking for my own little marshmallow man. And apparently it wasn't Derek, because Derek got back with his ex. And Derek was all like, I don't expect you to understand. And I said, I really have to corner you for you to tell me this? You really want to do this 2 days before our date? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I was like, I'm sorry. And then he got moved to the seafood department, right? And he was back there cleaning or whatever. And I had to bring some damaged meat back there. I said, here we go again. You know that me was like, oh, here we go again. That's what I felt like. I said, here we go again. And I went back there. And I said, you got damaged meat. And like, I had to go back into the door and stuff. And I said, you got damaged meat. And he sprayed me with his little hose, trying to be all flirtatious. I said, don't you have a girlfriend? Then he wants to push me to the wall and kiss me. I said, don't you have a girlfriend? He said, what, I can't have a girlfriend at home and at work? Boy, you don't know. I have to laugh. No, I will not be anybody's side chick. I refuse. So if you think you want somebody to be your side chick, la porta. Okay? That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Oh, another time I was cleaning the store, doing a store clean or whatever, and I had to take the trash to the dumpster, and he gonna speed around the dumpster in the back of the store, push me against the dumpster, which is gross, by the way, like so unsanitary, and then kiss me. I said, and I said, he said, we can hang out after I get off. Don't you have a girlfriend? He was like, no. I should have known he was lying then, because then I can't trust him. You know what, while we're talking about him, we're just going to talk about every guy that I tried to talk to at Kroger, because that's terrible, okay? So that was the first one, right? So then comes this other guy. And we're going to call him Shaggy. That's not his name. He's real cute or whatever. And I told one of my friends at work, I was like, you know, Shaggy's real cute. Like, Shaggy's cute. But at the same time that she decided to relay this information to Shaggy, there was a new worker. Okay, so I was going on this trip for a week, and there was this, they had hired somebody new while I was gone, when I was preparing to be gone. And we're going to call him Lucas. And Lucas saw me when he was wheeling in one of the old people's electric scooters. And he was like, and I was like, hey, have a poppy. And Lucas told Darian. Darian is another guy that I used to work with. And, you know, me and Darian have this thing, but, you know, we never took it further than just being friends or whatever and hanging out. Except for that one time he gave me his sweatshirt when I was cold outside. And I know he was flirting me. He was just he just was scared to try all this chocolate, honey. But never mind. Lucas told Darian that he liked me and wanted to get with me. But when Darian told me this, Lucas was like, no, I mean, I want to talk to you. And I should have known right then it was a mistake. Lucas drives a white rapist minivan. The one with the no windows except for the driver and passenger seat. On our first date, this cop thought he was kidnapping me. And, yeah, she made him open all the doors in his van to, and me to verbally say, I am not being kidnapped. Okay. Well, Derek was jealous of Lucas, okay? And, you know, when I decided to go on a date with Lucas, Shaggy had DM'd me on Instagram and was like, a little birdie told me that you have a crush on me. And I said, that is true. But you're too late, because another guy is trying to swoop in. And he was like, I respect whatever. But then I had to be a stalker with Lucas, because Lucas wouldn't message me. He would be like, my phone is broke. And so I had to Facebook message him. And then he'd be like, I was waiting for my grandma's laptop. After we had had a whole week of texting and everything was fine, then all of a sudden he wants to have phone problems. Because he realized I wasn't going to give up the cooking. So, you know, bye Lucas. He got fired anyways. Also, I met his dad, because apparently his whole family's racist except for, like, his parents. So, okay. So, you know, Lucas is out the picture now. So now, you know, Derek gets jealous of any guy that comes to work, that works there, who flirts with me. Okay? So, Shaggy. You know, me and Shaggy would talk, and he was a cashier, so I would bag for him sometimes, and we kind of flirt. And then Derek wants to come over there and be all the door. You got back with your girlfriend. You missed your chance. You don't get to get jealous when another guy talks to me, Derek. I hate men like that. Oh yeah, one time when me and Derek were still talking, I got my hair box braided, and he said, weave is disgusting. That looks disgusting. Ew. that's the last time I went for a white man. But moving on. Moving on. It's not, but moving on. So, you know, me and Shaggy are, and then there's this other bagger. Her name is Briley. And Briley took Shaggy's hat off and put it on and was kind of being flirtatious. I said, now, Briley, you're the one that told Shaggy that I had a crush on him, but now you want to act all buddy-buddy. And then Shaggy wants to be all like, blah, blah, blah. No, Shaggy, pick a girl. Pick a girl. Turns out he has a girlfriend, so I was just like, okay. So Shaggy and his girlfriend are no longer together for so many reasons, because he had been talking about how terrible she is and controlling and blah blah blah, and you know, Bradley keeps flirting with him, but Shaggy asked me to hang out. Love you. Okay, so so I was like, okay, so we were supposed to hang out or whatever, but he had texted me a few days, like, we had hung out a little bit before then, because I was like, hey, I'm free right now if you want to hang out or whatever. Or he might have said something, and he was like, oh yeah, on my way. So we like hung out in his car and just like talked about stupid stuff, because that's what we do in my small town. We just sit in cars and talk about stupid stuff. But I was like, whatever, you know, he kissed me, my black lipstick came off or whatever, and I was like, okay. Okay, so we made a plan to hang out on a Sunday. We didn't text for a little bit, and the day before we were supposed to hang out, Shaggy was like, hey, I have something to tell you, and I totally get if this changes your view of me, or if this changes your mind about hanging out tomorrow, but me and my girlfriend got back together. Why do I keep picking guys that keep getting back with their girls? I thought you were over her. I thought she was... That's the last time I trusted men to tell me the truth about their girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. I said, well, then we're not hanging out. Settled. Cool. And I walked away. He was like, oh, I totally get it. And then he wants to text me later and be like, hey, man, I'm sorry about that. Later on, we became friends. Like, rest in peace, Shaggy, because he's one of my friends that actually died recently. So, like, when I found out, that broke my soul. For real, for real. Okay, moving on. So, here comes another guy named Ostina. No, that's not the name we're going to go with. His name is Alex. And now Derek's be getting jealous of Alex. And I was like, Alex don't even want me like that. But then Alex wants to call me to the back and be like, why does Derek act like that? Like, I know you guys had like a thing or whatever, but... And I was like, oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then that's when Alex wants to start flirting with me. Turns out he was trash too. So... moral of the story is, I had to go through a lot of trash men to get to the boyfriend I have today. Because these are just the Kroger stories. These aren't even the other stories. I'll tell you the other ones in due time. But, yeah. I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys. And then I just ended up telling y'all the story about all my Kroger crushes. So yeah, don't date coworkers. It's not a good idea. Don't talk to coworkers as more than just friends. Sorry, my laptop is literally about to die. And just don't be naive like I was. You know, trust your gut. Don't be an unintentional homewrecker, because that sucks. And they usually get back with their girlfriend. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this story, love. Tell me anything else that you want to see me do a video on. in the comments below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and stay beautiful. Mwah. Bye.